Welcome to OSIKANI TV on YouTube once again. Let's take the latest news coming in from the camp of Black Stars of Ghana's players, and we will also talk about latest transfer updates that you need to know across the globe. Yes, any team you support, I have some transfer news for you on this channel. We will talk about latest on Callum Hudson-Odoi. We all know he's a Chelsea player, and he can also play for the Black Stars of Ghana's team. I know many will be like, we should stop talking about him. Yes, he's still a Ghanaian, and we have to actually follow him and talk about his latest. We will talk about him in this video. Issahaku, what is happening? Well, an amount of money has been put on the player that any club who want to take him, they should bring that amount of money. We will talk about him in this video. Then Chelsea news, Manchester United, Barcelona, a lot of the latest updates from transfer news that I have for you in this video. Before we delve into the details, you know what you have to do already. Anytime you join us, please like our videos. After liking, make sure you subscribe if you are new. Put out some post notifications so that any video we upload on this channel, you'll be the first person to enjoy in there. Now, let's also talk about the Ghana Black Stars team. You know, before I talk about transfer updates, let's just watch this short video as it was said about the Black Stars of Ghana's team manager, that is Issahaku. According to him, he's saying that Black Stars, the current Black Stars team, would have been better, or they would have been performing better under former coach Otto-Addo rather than coach Chris Hughton. And I was shocked listening to him in having that conversation with 3 Sports, and this is what he has to say. Let's listen to that. After that, we will talk more.
I've always said, and I've made this very public, I believe that we would have been better off with Otto-Addo continuing, because he made mistakes at the World Cup. He has never been at that level before. He is somebody who learns on, who takes lessons out of failures, and I believe would have been better placed to make right decisions now. But that is gone. That's I've always said.
All right, guys, so that is it for you on this channel. According to Issahaku, he is the team manager for the Black Stars of Ghana's team. He is saying that the current Black Stars team would have been better, or they would have been performing better under former coach Otto-Addo rather than coach Chris Hughton, citing example that by now Otto would have gathered a lot of experiences and a whole lot of stuff. Well, personally, I don't agree with him. It can be, it is probability, but he cannot just go forward and say that this Black Stars team would have been better under Otto-Addo and a whole lot of stuff. But hey, that is what he's saying. But I don't think it is good for him to say that, because you are still working with coach Chris Hughton. So why should you come out with this kind of statements? Well, I don't seem it appropriate, as he said it on 3 Sports. Now, let's move on and talk about, the latest transfer update on Callum Hudson-Odoi and other players. Issahaku, he is a player for Sporting CP. He signed for the club before last season, and he has been doing well. And the player, currently Sporting CP, want to offload him for 15 million euros. They are saying that any club who has 15 million euros, you should bring it for Issahaku. So if you're a club that you want to sign him, initially they wanted to send a player on loan. We know Real Ave and some few clubs in Portugal are interested in signing the player on loan. But for now, they said that if any club comes in with 15 million at least, they will leave the player to join the club. And that is the latest on Issahaku. He has played for the Black Stars of Ghana's team under 23 and also under 20 team. He has been performing very well in the past years. We hope that he will actually get a club that will help him improve this particular season in his career. Now let's talk about other latest news coming in. Let's talk about Ryan Mahrez. He's also a winger for Manchester City. He moved from Leicester City to Man City. He's one fantastic guy. And the latest news is that he has had conversations with Al Ahly in Saudi Arabia, and the player has already agreed personal terms with them. But he wants to speak with, or his agent and the player, they want to speak with Coach Pep Guardiola to allow the player to move on. Manchester City, they have a policy. If you're a player and you want to leave, immediately you tell them that you want to leave. They will allow you to leave, no matter how important you are to the team. That is what's happening to Ike Gundogan. We also understand that Bernardo Silva wants to leave, but the player has not made it official that he wants to leave. If you're in Man City and you want to leave, they will allow you to leave. The same as Kyle Walker, who wants to move to Bayern Munich, and it is like that. So Ryan Mahrez, he is set to have talks with the coach, that is Pep Guardiola, and the move to Al Ahly in Saudi Arabia might just happen. Now, let's move on and talk about Barcelona. They have also sealed the signing of Oriol Romeu. Yes, if you're a Chelsea fan, you will definitely know this player. I'm a Chelsea fan, so you know. Yes, he played for Chelsea in 2012. He has been fantastic. He moved to Southampton, played a lot of years for them. The last season, he moved to Girona. After Girona, FC Barcelona have signed, that is Oriol Romeu, and agreement is done. He's going to be there. Now, let's move on and talk about a player that is going to be Moses Caicedo. Moses Caicedo is a player that my own Chelsea, we have been chasing him everywhere. Chelsea want to sign him from Brighton Hove Albion, but Brighton is stressing Chelsea. Chelsea right now, they have put it on 70 million euros fixed, and Chelsea will submit another bid this particular week. And that is it. The earlier bid that Chelsea submitted to Brighton did not agree on that bid. And Chelsea will be looking forward to send in a new bid this particular week. So let's wait and see how things will go. But Chelsea hope to get it done this particular week. So by the end of the week, you'll get to know whether Moses Caicedo will be joining Chelsea or otherwise. Now, Xavier Simon is also a fantastic player who played the last season for PSV Eindhoven. He was fantastic in the, talking of the Netherlands League or the Eredivisie. He's a former player for PSG. He went to, PSV. PSG has also signed him from PSV once again because they had a buyback clause in his contract, which was 6 million. They have activated it, so he's going to join Paris Saint-Germain for next season. But PSG is now loaning a player to that is RB Leipzig in the German Bundesliga side. So that is it. He'll go on loan for 1 year at RB Leipzig, and that will be that. Now let's move on and talk about the next player. That is William Borges da Silva. He's also a former Chelsea player. He played for Shakhtar Donetsk as well, and now he plays for Fulham. He's now coming back to Fulham. Last season he played for Fulham in the EPL. He did fantastic work. His contract ended, and now he has agreed to return to Fulham once again to play for another season. So all the deal is gone through, and the player will be joining very soon to play for that is going to be Fulham in the EPL. Now, exclusive, Manchester United, they are on the verge of agreeing new contract with Marcus Rashford over a new long-term deal. He's set to accept the deal and the proposal from Manchester United. Earlier on, the player didn't want to re-sign again, but now he is back to agree terms with Erik ten Hag's team, and he's going to stay at Manchester United. Manchester United has already completed the signing of Andre Onana, and announcement will be done later this week. So let's expect that to be done. Andre Onana from Inter Milan, he has now joined Manchester United. Now, Callum Hudson-Odoi is also a player for Chelsea Football Club. Last season, he went on loan at Bayer Leverkusen. Things did not really go on well for the player. He is now back to Chelsea, but the player will not go on pre-season with the Chelsea team. Chelsea is expected to agree a contract with the player, but yesterday Fulham signed, they sent official bid to Chelsea Football Club, and Chelsea rejected the bid. The first offer, Chelsea are not happy with it, and they are hoping that Fulham will bring an improved bid. But Fulham getting the deal for William Borges da Silva might just prevent them going in for Callum Hudson-Odoi once again. But let's wait and see how things will go. Whether Callum Hudson-Odoi will join Chelsea Football Club. Clubs like Crystal Palace is also interested, and some Saudi Arabian clubs, but the player decided that he will not go to Saudi Arabia. He's not, all that old enough. He wants to stay in Europe and compete. So clubs like Leeds United and Crystal Palace, West Ham United, then Fulham, they are all interested in signing the player that is going to be Callum Hudson-Odoi. So Fulham's first bid has been rejected, and let's wait and see whether they will bring an improved bid for the player to join them later this season. So guys, these are some of the transfer news. I'll be bringing you more, but if you want extended transfer news, we always bring it to you on OSIKANI TV Plus. OSIKANI TV Plus. So just go and subscribe to that channel for all the latest transfer updates that you need to know from the world of sports. Let me say shout out to these amazing guys who commented under our last video we uploaded yesterday. First of all, to Swansea Kuje. He was the first person to comment yesterday. I appreciate you, Swansea. And I also have Arini. Okay, Arini, I have seen you. You are also here. Nam Inwini. Okay, thank you for being here. I also have who again? Dukrugu Joseph, you also on this channel. Thank you, Dukrugu. I've seen you. Baba Oja Aki, you also on this channel. Thank you, I appreciate you. Becky Beck is also on this channel. I've seen you. Ganiu Busa, you are also on this channel. I appreciate you a lot. I also have Beatrice Yeboah on this channel as well. AJ Maxwell, you're also here from day one. AJ Maxwell, I recall you have always been with OSIKANI TV. First Amauja is also on this channel. I appreciate you, of course. I also have Daniel in Chroma. Yes, you are also on this channel. Daniel Charles Adomako is also here. I've seen you. Said Yusuf is also here. Thank you. I have Ebi Bremun Sem also on this channel. Ebi Bremun Sem, thank you. Bryce Tricky is also on this channel. I appreciate you a lot. Phantom, you are also here. I appreciate you. Godsway Eziko, you are also on this channel. Thank you for being here. Emmanuel short movie. Okay, thank you, Emmanuel short movie. Esel Musa is also on this channel. Elijah and Asante, you are also on this channel. I have seen you. Ajimani Belling, you are also on this channel. Then I have Lolomi Matthias. Matthias is here. Fenton Daniel is also on this channel. Martin Dovlo is also here. Kweku, Osman, okay, or Kumsin, sorry, Kweku Kumsin is also on this channel. Emmanuel Amani is also here as well. And so guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments box. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, put on the bell for more updates on this channel. This is OSIKANI TV, and of course, we shall meet later.